Hello Pisces, welcome to your 2021 love reading. It's going to be a yearly overview for next year. We're going to look at major energies for you and each quarter of the year, what it can bring, what events can happen. And disclaimer straight away, I will be talking about challenging energies if I see those in your reading. So if you don't want to hear that, that may be not a reading for you. Also, another very important message, I will be also doing career readings, yearly ones, for all of the zodiac signs, and it's coming quite soon, so make sure you subscribe to my channel so you get notified when I post those yearly career readings. And if you are interested in a private reading, if you want to, look at your situation specifically and what events are coming to your life if it comes to love and career for each month of the year, next year, more, much more in depth, then consider booking a private reading with me. I have an amazing offer now until the middle of December on that, so check out the description down below. I listed all of the information there about private reading offering. Let me just finish shuffling. We're gonna go straight into it. I already have oracle cards on the table. If you are interested in the cards that I'm using, I listed them in the description down below as well. So let's see, what do we have for you, my lovely Pisces, for next year. So this will be the first quarter, the second quarter, third one, and the fourth one. Okay, let me sip my tea and let's start. Cool, let's start with the main energy, overall energy for you. Ooh, we have the Magician. Absolutely fabulous. Fabulous energy for the year. This is what we want. This is what we want to see. Let's have a look what we have here. The Sun, oh my gosh. And the Hierophant. Ooh. Okay, are you ready, Pisces? Are you ready to manifest a relationship in your life? That's what I'm seeing here. Such empowering energy for you. I feel like, first of all, I feel like there is clarity within you on what you want and what you want from your love life and from yourself and who you are. And it's absolutely stunning because not only you have that clarity, but you are also going for it. You are willing to put work and action into it. And I feel like your mindset is exactly where it's supposed to be. When we want to attract someone, we need to be in this positive attitude. And I feel like that's what you will be doing. You'll be able to attract everything what you really want in love because your attitude is absolutely amazing. And we have the Hierophant here, so this is also telling me that many of you are ready to have that commitment, to settle down with someone, to have that happy but stable and reliable and beautiful long-term relationship. Some of you may be wanting marriage, more traditional commitment, and that could be coming your way as well. It is all in your hands. And it's all possible for you. But I feel like what's the most important here is that you need to be yourself. You need to be yourself. You need to allow yourself be who you are. Allow yourself to be your, quirky you. If you, you're kind of like old, but you feel like a kid because you're still like interested in so many things. So many things make you happy. You don't want to, behave like a grumpy adult and all that kind of stuff. If that's what is happening, and that's how you feel, you absolutely need to embrace that energy and channel it and show it to the world. You need to be who you are 100% in order to attract that, commitment and that stability in your life. For those of you, who are in long-term relationships and things are going amazing, I'm just gonna say it. We have the Sun here, we have the Magician, creating new life, creating happiness and with the Hierophant, there is a possibility for those of you who want to, you know, have a child, that you could be making that happen, planning. Planning your life with possibly one more person on board. So that could be it. I'm gonna try to give you messages, you know, for those of you who are single and in relationships. It's quite difficult because you see certain message here, but I'm gonna try because I want all of you to relate at least. You know, have some kind of relate to your situation, either if you're in a relationship or single. So I'm gonna do my best. So what we have here, we have you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Do you see that? That's exactly what I see here in those cards. That you are not for everyone. If you are quirky, if you have your own, you know, thing going on, and not everyone accepts that and understands that, that is absolutely fine. You don't need everyone to accept you. You don't need everyone to understand why you're doing certain things. But there are some people who absolutely do that, and these are the people that you want to attract into your life, and I feel like that's gonna happen this year. You're gonna be very much, you're gonna be you. You're gonna be unapologetic about who you are. You're really gonna embrace yourself and your energy next year, which is bringing so much amazing energy your way. So this is what we want to see. We have transformation and traveling lightly. A fresh new way of living emerges. Simplify your life. Yeah. So what I'm feeling here is that with this you're not for everyone, if there are people who are not really accepting you or have trouble understanding, you know, why you behave the way why you are the way you are, maybe it's time to, you know, let them go and travel lightly without them, without those people who are stopping you or preventing you from reaching your full potential in love, especially. Also, there is it shows me that, you know, your attitude towards relationships and love is changing. I feel like this, if there was something, you know, burdening you, or you know, you felt like you were restrained in some kind of way in relationships, this is changing. I feel like you are accepting your situation and not trying to please everyone and not trying to please people that you're in a relationship with. It's not all about them, it's all about you, and it's about, you know, equal energy in the relationship. So you may be going through a big change. You may be going through a big change internally to embrace your power and embrace who you are. And obviously when you do that, we have the Hierophant. There is more coming your way. Also, Hierophant, you know, to me talks about, you know, that connection between the real life and the spirituality, our, you know, internal energies. And I feel like that could be that is also you kind of embracing who you are in this world, and who you feel like you are inside, and it all combines and creates that beautiful magician, which is someone who really takes action in love. Let's have a look at the first quarter. We have Four of Swords. Okay, so Four of Swords, at beginning of the year, there is still a little bit of healing going on, of time out, of, you know, maybe having a break to have a look at your life and what's going on, and like how you want to approach it before you reach that full potential with your energy and power, because these are very powerful cards. They come with a lot of very positive energy, but they're quite charged. I don't feel like this will be happening in our first quarter just yet. I feel like this is still a time for reflection, for understanding, going from, you know, we have this like winterscape here, so going from that more difficult time of your life and kind of like looking back, like this person is still looking back towards what has happened and why things are happening the way it's happening, and how they can change it, how they can improve it, how they can move on from this. So if that's been you, if also you weren't taking much action if it comes to your relationships and love, if you were, let's say, single, but not doing anything to change it, and not maybe even like looking for a relationship, you were just enjoying being alone for a moment, that is still kind of like a little bit of that energy in a first quarter. I feel like you will be getting like into your power more as the year progresses. If you are in relationships and maybe there was things were not really going really great, or there were like little arguments and all of that everyday stuff, I feel like the first quarter things will quiet down a little bit, and things will go back to normal, to much better energy between you. Okay, we have the moon for the second quarter. Let me clarify this so I can give you more information here. Okay, so for me, moon, we'll see in this situation, but I feel like in this situation is okay. It's facing your emotions, facing your fears, all those like unknowns that you have in regards to your love life that you're maybe a little bit worrying about. This is all, okay. This is all coming up. Let's have a look. We have Knight of Cups. We have Justice, Eight of Swords, and the World. Beautiful. I love to see this World at the end. Yeah, so this is like the moon in this situation represents all of those emotions that are hidden within you. All of this that you maybe didn't give to someone, or didn't take that opportunity to invest in a relationship or show how much you care. I feel like you could be also quite maybe you're emotional, but quite closed off. Some of you, that's what I'm feeling with the Justice. I feel like this is really looking at yourself and looking at what is stopping you, what are you really afraid of, what is preventing you from that happiness, and really evaluating that. With the Justice, it's like seeing things clearly, and you're like, this is not right, this is not right, this is not how it's supposed to happen. And we have Eight of Swords, so you see, you could be in your head during that time, trying to figure it out. Why are you behaving like this, and how to make that stop, how to close that cycle. We have the World. You absolutely want to do that. You don't want to dwell in that shadow. With the moon, it's an energy where we don't see things very clearly. We don't see the reasons or the patterns that we do. There's a bit of fear, a bit of unknown. I also kind of see that with the moon and the Knight of Cups, for me, quite often that also represents going on dates, and like you are not sure who this person is, you're not sure if you're gonna fit well together. It's usually in the evenings. It's like it's a little bit it's mysterious, and it's kind of fun. So that also this kind of energy with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you may be slowly taking those first steps to go out there and try to date. But there's still, I feel like even when this is happening, there's still a little bit of that shadow that I see here, and fear that I see here, and overthinking and trying to figure things out. But we have Justice, and Justice it's beautiful that it's here, because Justice brings clarity, very rational clarity. It's like, okay, this is the situation, this is what you're afraid of. Is this really true? Is this really real? Or is it just you, maybe creating that fear within you? And therefore preventing yourself from reaching that, happiness. So if there was something stopping you that you were, overthinking, and like you couldn't make that move because you were so afraid, you felt like you don't know how to do it, you felt like you're stuck in a situation, like you're stuck in your fear, in that illusion, this is ending for you now. You're gonna be facing that, whatever was stopping you. And that's a beautiful transition, because it also shows me that you're opening up emotionally, and that's what everyone needs to improve their love relationships. So you're letting those emotions out, you're letting it flow, you're letting it lead you, and you are allowing yourself to show your emotions to other people. So let's have a look at the third quarter. We have 9 of Wands. Okay. Let's see. 9 of Wands. What do we have here? Queen of Swords. Anything else? Okay. Let's see. We have Page of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and 2 of Wands. Okay. So with the 9 of Wands, I feel like it may be a little bit challenging for you to reach that full potential of yours. I feel like that will require quite a bit of work on your side. I'm not gonna lie here. With the 9 of Wands, that also you could be just tired in general, and tired in life. But also I feel like you may be a little bit scared what the future is bringing. I feel like if you put yourself out there, you may get new offers of love. I feel like quite a bit of dating here. I don't see much like long-term relationship just yet, but I do feel quite a bit of dating. I feel like someone could invite you on a date, and you are absolutely terrified of it. You are like, oh my gosh, how I'm gonna do it? I don't know if I'm ready. Am I ready? How to do it? I don't even know. I don't remember how you date. And you see, you're gonna be like looking towards the future. Like, is this what I want? Is this gonna work? Should I do it? Should I not do it? What should I do? That kind of thing. And I feel like it could be quite overwhelming and quite just a lot. You maybe also I feel like maybe your default before was closing off a little bit and like not showing your emotional side, which, as we said, you're working on, changing and being like accepting who you are and showing truly who you are, and not letting others, judge you, and like not caring what others think. So you need to be, brave and courageous in order to do that. And I feel like these are those attempts to actually do it. So that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like this is you kind of pushing through that fear, which, by the way, is mostly in your head. With 9 of Swords, is something that we seem like we see it as a massive, massive issue, as something that we cannot approach, that it's so difficult. But in reality, it's not. It's just our head. We're making things up in our head which are not true. And when you actually do it, you're like, oh, okay, it's actually fine. So just be brave. Do it step by step, slowly. If you're starting to, go out there, put yourself out there and open up to people, take your time. Do it slowly. You don't have to, move straight away into this, opening up completely to everyone who you're gonna meet. It doesn't have to work like that. Just take your little steps, take your time, so you don't get too overwhelmed. But I feel like you will be pushing through no matter what. With the 9 of Wands, is that kind of energy that even though it's difficult, even though it's a little bit challenging, you're not stopping. You're fighting for what your goal is, and you are able to reach that goal. it's kind of like a last step before things are getting better. So just remember that if there is a lot that you need to be brave about and take very, for you, risky steps, this is so worth it, because I mean, you're gonna feel it. I feel like this energy is kind of like overall energy for the year. So there will be days where you'll feel like you're taking your power back, when you're, feeling like you're much happier, you're taking that happiness back. So even though these are more like everyday energies that you will be facing throughout that time, there's still this overall energy will be within you and will be there. So don't feel like, it's gonna be difficult and it's gonna be all the time difficult and all the time hard and you're gonna be stressed. No, you're gonna be also very much feeling like you're going the right way and you're feeling more powerful. But to feel that power, you need to take the steps and do the work. Yeah, we have Ace of Swords, beautiful, at the end of the year. This is absolute clarity about what you want in love, who you are in love, what's going on, seeing things like, you see, we have that moon, which brings a lot of illusion and like not sure, and that shadow energy, and Ace of Swords is pure clarity, and you see everything how it is, for what it is as well. You see people for who they are. You are able to open up and communicate clearly what you want. You get clear communication from people. Yeah, we have 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, beautiful. And underneath, this is not like, this deck is not in reverse, but we have 10 of Swords in reverse and 10 of Pentacles. You see, the difficult part is over, and we have 8 of Wands underneath there. The difficult part is over. You are no longer in that, negative energy. If you were in one, the shadow is no longer that visible. It's no longer there. You worked through so much throughout this year. You're gonna put so much work, and then you're gonna be able to see clearly what you want. You're gonna be able to build a relationship that is stable, that is potentially long term, and it's beautiful. It has everything what you need. Financial stability, happiness, legacy, everything is there. Because you understand very clearly what you want. You are looking for people who want the same thing. Everyone knows what you're working towards, what you both working towards. And if you both want commitment, you will both communicate about this. This is very clear communication, and this is where you're embracing who you are, and they are embracing who you are. They see you for who you are because you're letting them see yourself in that way, and it's gonna get so much easier, honestly, with this 10 of Swords in reverse. It's like the swords are falling out, all the difficulties and the emotions, and the fact that maybe you were thinking that love is difficult, relationships are difficult, it's always going wrong, and it's never the way you want it to be. This is literally, this year is leading you to that realization that no, things can be really, really good. You just need to be very clear about what you want, who you are, and very clear about communicating those things to the other person, and then everything just makes sense. So you may meet someone, I feel like you may even meet someone here or here throughout the year. Maybe you're gonna meet someone and realize at the end of the year that this is potentially a person that you want to be with. If it comes to relationship, this is someone who is in a relationship. This is also that clarity. I want to be with that person. I want to be in a long-term relationship with that person. I want to go further, take another step in that relationship, deepen that bond, deepen that commitment with that person. I know that I want it. You see, and we have transformation and traveling lightly. Things are just getting clear, and when things are clear, they're much easier. It's just so much easier to walk your path because you know where you're going, and you know exactly what's the reason for it. So A little bit of work required throughout the year, but nothing major, no like major difficulties. It's all to regain your power and to find that, absolute clarity in relationship. Beautiful energy, Pisces. I'm loving this. I'm loving that tarot reading. If you enjoyed it as well, please let me know. And if you feel like this is the energy that you're already maybe feeling, let me know in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe because career readings are coming up yearly. And if you want a personal reading with me, if you want to look at your situation in particular for love and career, I have an offer, as I said, until the middle of the December. So let me know. All the information is in the description box below. That's what I wanted to say. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak anymore. Thank you so much for watching, Pisces, and I'll see you next time. Bye.